Hello, Star Wars fans. We're starting our show just a little bit late today because there's an event happening at the top of the hour, and I wanted to be live when that comes. Hasbro is releasing a new vintage collection toy at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern today. So we're going to try to get on live and catch that when it's released, see if we can get one of those right off of the pre-order. So there's that. And today is just 69 days until Christmas 2020. And boy, the elves have been busy. And we've got new toys that have been announced recently. We've got some updates on the HasLab project. And there's a lot to talk about just in the world of Star Wars itself. So let's jump in this morning or this afternoon and talk about a few things here. And I thought, hello, Gray, welcome. Thanks for stopping over. I wanted to start with a little bit of an update, some speculation on this HasLab project. So we're up over 11,000 backers there. With 13,000, we released the Callisto. Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you. Thanks for stopping. And let's just see. So the at 13,000, we get the carbonite blocks released for the Razor Crest, and we've talked about that here. But there's a little bit of other discussion here to talk about. Well, what if we surpass that 13,000 goal and blow past it enough, maybe 15,000 or more? Could we get to another release, another target, another goal? So you'll see right now we're sitting at just over 11,000 backers, but I want to show you what started some of the speculation. And it came from this video, and it's on the HasLab site, and it's where they actually went in and had the physical model they're interacting with. And so let's bring this up, and I want to show you what they're talking about here. Let's see if we can make this nice and big. So I'm going to pause it right here. So what I want you to look at is, see this little red dot on the engine here. Pay attention to that red dot. And we're going to talk about that in just a moment. So let's get this playing. All right, there's opening the side door, and then it's going to do a little bit of a flyby. There's that red dot again, right? So you all see that, right? This red dot on the underneath. What's that look like? So let's keep going. Let that turn. Right, here it comes again. You'll see it right over here. Right, it's coming right around in front, and we'll pause it right as it comes here. So look at that. That to me looks like an LED marker. We've got an LED marker light. So there's been some discussion. Is HasLab planning to produce this with some lights and sound, with some electronics built in? And I would say that this LED light underneath, that's got to be an LED light. That's all I see. That it's sticking down there. Mark, hello. You'll be enjoying this. We've been talking about is HasLab, are they going to add lights and sound to this project? And will it be an unlock, or will it just be a reveal? Because you can see that red marker light on the underneath side of that engine. And as we watch it, you can, there's certain views where it comes into play. You can see it is a LED, right? That looks like an LED marker light on the bottom of the engine. That's got to be, right? So there's a lot of discussion about, will they add lights and sound to this project? I want to say that this video of the physical model that they revealed had a little bit of a giveaway in there, and that it certainly does look like it's going to have lights and sound. So that's exciting. And for those that have gotten in on that project, we don't know if they're going to announce that as just a feature of the project itself, or if they're going to announce that as another unlock. And if that's an unlock, then they've certainly already planned it, and it's already in that physical model that they have. So let me know your all's thoughts. What do you think? Are we going to get the LED light there. Dale, hello. It's got to be regulation to be held to pay when the Republic Empire catches. That's right. You just can't land on Coruscant without the right markers and indicators. You got to have those, right? So, Dale, that's great. So that's the first thing. It's not really a new toy. It's just further on the HasLab project. I do want to get into some new stuff. So we're getting rumors of, and some stuff's leaking out there. If you don't follow him, look for Yak Face in Twitter. And he put out again this morning that there's some rumors of a Mandalorian figure set in the retro collection. And the collection is rumored to include the Mandalorian, Cara Dune, the Child, Grief Karga, Moff Gideon, IG-11, and Quill. Those are, we've talked about these being maybe in the vintage collection set, but here we've got this list in the retro collection set. So if you don't follow the toys, what's the difference between retro collection and vintage collection? What's the difference? So I just wanted to show you all just a little bit. Gray, it could be a button. It could be a button there, maybe to do what? What's the button do there, Gray? I mean, I agree with you. It could be a button, but I think it's going to be a light. If it's a light and a button, maybe it pushes in, right? So you could push that button in, that light in, and it initiates a sound. I think that's true. So retro collection. Here's just for an example what the retro collection Boba Fett looks like. And I bring up Boba Fett here for a reason. We're going to talk about him extensively here at the top of the hour, especially. But for right now, this is the retro collection Boba Fett, and you can kind of see off of here. Let me just make it a little bit bigger for you all. These figures, they're jointed here at the hip, but typically not too much articulation in the elbows or knees. They're typically hip and shoulder, the head as well. But that's about it on the retro collection. The other thing about the retro collection is that they have pins on the bottom of their feet that allows those to be mounted on stands. So the retro collection are known for having those little pins that you can stand them up on. And if we go look at, for example, the thing that's coming up today, Dale, why does the UK get all the good news? We get none. Well, I heard Josh this morning complaining about Canadian ET, right? Entertainment Tonight in Canada had this reveal, but we didn't get it here either. So that's a good that's a good question. They don't whine and complain about everything and twist in what they're not. Oh, brother, I'm telling you, it's madness out there. You're absolutely right. So here we got Boba Fett in the retro. I want to show you the Grey Council. Hello. Thanks for joining, Darth Lunga. Good to have you here. Thanks so much. Good to see you. So if this is the retro collection, I want to show you, this is what's coming up today and sort of why we're shooting for the top of the hour. They're going to release this vintage collection Boba Fett. And I want you all to see that because this Boba Fett looks amazing. Let me see if I could blow it up here for you guys just a little bit. Whoops. Let's see. Can I get this bigger? Bigger. Nope. That's working the opposite way I want it to. Let's see if we can get this Boba Fett up. But this, just the paint on it looks great. This is going to take us to the site, so I'll have that up. But the paint looks great. The weapon, the paint on the weapon looks fantastic. It does have the articulation at the knees. You can see a bit here at the elbow. And here it is in the package as it's going to be released at 1 p.m. Eastern today. This is going to go for sale on Hasbro's site. Right now, they've got this. They did a stream earlier about the Transformers figures. So at 1 o'clock, we're expecting this. There's a reason we're expecting it, is because in the email from Hasbro, it says the vintage collection Boba Fett figure features premium detail and design inspired by Star Wars Return of the Jedi. So it's inspired by Return of the Jedi. but it's available for pre-order beginning tomorrow. That's today, 10/16, 1 p.m. Eastern. And this is the bookmark link, and that's where it takes us. So we'll have this site up, and we'll come back to it here at the top of the hour. But I just wanted to show, like, you can see this vintage collection Mandalorian, or this is not the man. Oh my goodness, Freudian slip. This Boba Fett here, compared to our retro collection Boba Fett, and then what they're announcing, or what the rumor is, that we're going to get some retro collection Mandalorian Cara Dune Child Grief Cargo. Oh, and here you go. Yep. Let's try this, Dale. Let's go back. I knew that. That's how I got these others open. Open in a new tab right here. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. I do that all the time. I want the image in a new tab. Oh nope, it's doing this, and that's not gonna. Let me see if I can drag this and plop it into. Nope, it's not opening in a new tab. It's downloading it. All right, I'll get back. But anyway, that's while we're looking at the retro collection having this whole series, I think that you would expect it to look more along the lines of these, where maybe the articulation is just at shoulders and hips, but it would fit in for those who have been collecting the retro collection, and they've got these pins where you can stand them on stands. They've got stands where you can stand them on there, and scenes where you can stand them using the pins in the bottom of their feet. So that's what we're expecting to get more information on soon. So again, Yak Face has kind of released this. He tweeted about it again this morning, and it looks really, really good. So so I wanted to show you this retro collection. This is what I'm excited for today. I'm excited about this release coming up here in just under 20 minutes. So we'll come back to this. And the point here is, are we thinking that Boba Fett is going to be part of the Mandalorian season 2? And I know there is a lot of speculation, especially for our Boba Fett fans out there, that Boba Fett is going to be released or is going to be featured in Mandalorian season 2, and that's why me particularly, with backing the Razor Crest and wanting to have that in my collection, and then fill out the Mandalorian figures that go along with the Razor Crest. I mentioned we're taking vacation here at the end of the month. We're going to go up into Amish country in Ohio, and I'm going to hit some flea markets and look for some vintage collection Star Wars collectibles that I can maybe get at a bargain price, maybe at a flea market. And it doesn't matter to me, at least for what I'm wanting to do here, if they're packaged in pristine condition or not. I just want to get like some Jawas to carry off some of the plates on the Razor Crest and things like that. No, Mike Porter, I love you, man. Boba Fett, pit not included. So yeah, we want to get the Sarlacc pit, and I like the one that they have down at Galaxy's Edge at the theme park, where you can see a cross section of the Sarlacc under the sand, and then his mouth coming up above the sand, and where you could see the figures get eaten. That would be great. Oh, Mike, that's fantastic. So while we've got a couple more minutes here, I do want to show you a couple things. And this one just came out. I saw it just a little bit earlier today, October 16th. They're releasing Jango Fett collectible figure from Attack of the Clones. Now, this is a hot toy again. It's over $250 for sure. This is going to be in that kind of ballpark. And again, as we expect with hot toys, they are very, very detailed. And let's go look at this again. I'll give you guys a bigger shot of it. I saw this earlier, and of course you've got the Jango Fett. Look at this. The spear is extendable from the wrist weapon here. Of course, again, you get the fire that comes out of the propulsion comes out of the backpack, but you got holsters. Look, the helmet comes off, and Django, look at the detail there. That looks fantastic. He's got this cloth poncho. The guns go into the holsters. Look, so there you go. He's holding the guns out of the holsters. The articulation in these is insane, right? Hot Toys are just incredible. They're the detail. Look at this. Look at it. The problem with Hot Toys is you go bankrupt trying to buy them all. This just is. Here they're showing it's got a grenade. He's got the guns. This has got the flame comes out of the wrist. The shooter here. He's got a headband that goes on. The rocket above. All of that. Amazing. It's absolutely wonderful. So we don't know yet on the cost. They didn't announce the cost directly, but all of these Hot Toys are in the 240 to 260, maybe 270 range. So I would expect with this and with all of the accessories that you're getting, right? We saw that down here. With all of these accessories, this has got to be in that upper range, I would think, the 260, 270 price point. But Jango Fett's coming. Jango Fett. Again, the helmet comes off and you get it. So like at the top here, look at that. That is the modeled head of this character. Look, you see it there. You see it here. That is just amazing. It's gorgeous. So for those of you looking for high-end collectible, Hot Toys is coming out with that. And then there's another I wanted to show. There's a collection here of specific to Galaxies of Adventures. These are Disney Park exclusive. They're produced for like Galaxy's Edge, Galaxy's Adventures. They're a particular size. These are 5-inch figures. So if you know, the Black Series figures are like 6-inch figures. The vintage collection are 3 3/4 inch. These are specific. They're 5-inch figures, and the Entertainment Earth has got them for pre-order here for $80. $80 includes all 4 figures, so they're right in that Black Series line price point. But these are just a little bit different as far as what they look like. So here's Boba Fett again. It's a little more animated style, right? This is more of an animated look. There's Darth Maul, Ahsoka, and lastly, you got a member of the stormtroopers here. They've got them out. Look, you got ball joints in the knees, elbows, so they're posable. They look good. They look good. $80 for all 4. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal if you're wanting something that's kind of off the beaten path. These aren't in the mainline collectibles like the Black Series and the Vintage Collection. These are specific to the Galaxy of Adventures. They're more of an animated look, and I think they look good. The articulation's nice. These are nice toys. $20 each. Not too bad. You can get the whole pack for $80. I like that. So how are we doing on time? We've got 10 more minutes. I think I can get through the last of the information here I wanted to go through today. We've got, and yesterday I was in business meetings all day. I couldn't get on, but there was the rumors that came out and all but confirmed. We haven't, as it is even with Ahsoka being in season 2 of The Mandalorian, that's not been officially confirmed yet by Lucasfilm or Disney, but we all know that it's coming. Rosario Dawson, it's been cast as Ahsoka. It's known, right? It's just not 100% confirmed. This kind of falls in that same category. We get Katie Sackhoff with Gina Carano in their own spinoff series featuring uh, uh, oh, I've gotta watch the time. So featuring Cara Dune. So we're going to get Cara Dune and Bo-Katan in their own spin-off series. This very well could be that female-centric or female-led series that we were looking for, and they got all that controversy from some time ago. And I think that if this is the case, we get Bo-Katan and Cara Dune going off on their own series. And I speculated yesterday during Josh's live stream that perhaps Cara Dune would be interested in pledging herself to the Mandalorians and going to as an understudy of Bo-Katan to become maybe one of her night owls or to become one of the of her sect of Mandalorians. And earlier in the week, when we discussed things, the question was asked, why is the lore around the Mandalorian, the series, that he can never take off his helmet? The Mandalorians can't take off their helmet, or they can never put it back on. And when you go to the Clone Wars animated series, they take off their helmets all the time, and you know who they are. We had in Tar Vizsla with Bo-Katan, with lots of them, right? We just knew who they are, and they would take off their helmets. So the Death Watch members, everybody. So perhaps this is a different guild within the Mandalorians, or a different sect within that are a little more lenient on having those helmets on or off. So plus there's been some change since this big event that apparently happened around not the siege of Mandalore, but it was the great, oh shoot, I just lost it. There's another event that happened where there was a major attack on the Mandalorians, and so it could be as a result of that. So the question then is, would Sasha Banks also be included? And this makes you go back. So this news is just coming out like this week, right? October 2020. You go back, and I'm not a huge fan of CBR.com, but CBR had an article back from August that said Sasha Banks challenges Gina Carano and Katie Sackhoff once in two. So they talked about in this back in August how Sasha Banks and Gina Carano had this little thing going, talking about the MMA kind of thing. And Carano commented on an interview segment on Raw that she saw, right? So saw another former MMA star clock Sasha Banks. Sasha returned the favor, essentially calling Carano out. And then Katie Sackhoff also responded that she wanted in on the action. So the question is, back in August, was what's the connection between these three? It says Sackhoff's inclusion may seem random, but she voiced Bo-Katan. So maybe it is that the three of them have become friends because they're working on these series together. They know they've been cast together, and they may be in this new spin-off show together. So I think that's very possible, and makes this article back in August have a little different context. So that's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Dale, you got it. Purge, right? The Great Purge. That was it. Thank you. And then Mike, you're being rotten. Mike. Oh man, you're not being good. Bad Mike Porter. Hilarious. So we've got this news came out, so I wanted to just touch base on it. There's also was some discussion, a rumor about maybe a Mandalorian movie in the maybe in early stages of development or planning. And this is the kind of discussion that I was thinking from some time ago when we started to see them talk about, hey, streaming services are going to help build the universe, and then they'll launch off into these movies, and you'll have one-off movies rather than like a trilogy in the Star Wars saga that we've gotten accustomed to. So they're starting with the original trilogy. So maybe the next phase of Star Wars is we build characters that build a fan base. You have a storyline, and then there's a major event that precipitates a movie. And then you may have something else that ties in that precipitates a different movie. And you'll have these one-off movies that spin out of a series. And maybe that would now we get season 3 of The Mandalorian is already starting, getting ready. It's been written and they're getting ready to start. Some of the filming is coming up soon. We saw yesterday Favreau announced that they're on track to start production with season 3 coming up in like December. Reefer Man Reviews. Oh, you're late. Actually, you're just in time. We're getting ready to see Hasbro release our Boba Fett figure. So we're going to get right back to that here in a moment. But so here I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna put up, just for anybody who's worried, we're gonna have a little bit of a spoiler warning, because with all of this news about Sasha Banks and Katie Sackhoff, we go back to John Campia's tweet that he got in a lot of trouble over. And his tweet had 5 points in it and said one was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 points. He said one is wrong. This very first one, Cara Dune, is about to become some people's favorite character. I would say that this one is not wrong. We have now enough news that says she's got her own spinoff series coming. She's going to be featured a lot more in season 2, and her and Katie Sackhoff are going to be in this other series. So I think we can confirm that, leaving one of these other 4 as the one that's wrong. So season 1 being heavy with Moff Gideon, Ahsoka Tano is only in 1 episode, or Sasha Banks is not Sabine, or Grief, this is spelled wrong, Grief Karga's history comes into play. One of those is wrong. I've been going with Sasha Banks's not Sabine, this being true, but I think most people think that this is false. That Sasha Banks actually is Sabine. So we'll see on that. We'll see. So I'll take this down. I'll take the spoiler warning off. And so for anybody coming back, there's that. So let's get back to the comments where we're love me some Cara Dune. And I'll tell you, Reefer Man, those posters, Cara Dune, those are hot posters. We just saw it come up there a second ago. Let's go out now. Let's see. We're just 3 minutes away from this Boba Fett release. And for anybody that's just come in late, like Reefer Man coming in late, well, there's a brand new Boba Fett figure coming in the vintage collection. It's going to be released at 1 p.m. Eastern today. So we're just 3 minutes away, less than 3 minutes away from this figure getting released on Hasbro's site and pre-orders being taken. And if history's a lesson, we need to be there right when it launches, or they'll sell out. And then you'll be stuck trying to get them off of eBay at 5 times the price. So we're going to see what we can do here just as this launches. I'm going to go down, and this got this bookmark link. I'm going to hit that. I'll go ahead and close this other one. But we're expecting at 1 o'clock. We don't yet have it featured here. We're 2 minutes away. We're waiting to see if, Boba, it's an absolutely gorgeous one. We'll look at it again here. I don't want to get too far away, as we're getting right at release. Going live in 2 minutes. Yep, we're holding on. Here it comes. Less than 2 minutes away from this fantastic Boba Fett figure. And just as we go, I'll come back here again so you can see just the paint job on this new vintage collection. Again, those are the 3 3/4 inch figures. The paint job on this, the texture on his rifle, everything looks fantastic. And it's going to come out with a new card. It's a bit of a throwback to the old card, except they zoomed in to just include the top half. The old card had his legs in there as well, and they weren't. So tell us the link in the chat. Will do. Good point. Here it comes. All right. Oops. It went long. Let's see. If I come down here, let's see if it's got a shorter copy link address. Let's try putting it in here. Nope, it's really long. Oh, there you go. That one's just a little bit shorter. So here we go. We should be going live any minute. It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. We're going to have to refresh. All right. So let's refresh again. If you guys see it, let me know. We're going to see if we can. 1 o'clock p.m. It says just dropped. Here it is. Pre-order. I want more than one. Hold on. Let me see if I can cart. View cart. There we go. Let's pop this up. Oh, there, you can only get 2. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go Star Wars. Come on. And I'm going to take this off of the stream because it's going to want information here. So let me just take this off the screen. I'm going to fill this out, and we're going to see if we can get this placed. Save this for next time. Continue. Continue. I'm to the payment screen. Calculating taxes. I know this is great streaming content here, but trying to get this placed. Credit card, complete order. Pulling up the credit card now. All right, we're spinning. Spinning. Oh boy, they're getting hit hard. Lost my. Check. I got a green check mark. Redirecting. All I need now is my confirmation. It's being processed. And let's see. I can probably share this now. Thank you. There we go. Order confirmed. All right. Santa is getting 2 Boba Fett's. So let me know. You guys get in there? Were you able to get in? Everybody get in and get their Boba Fett. You get 1 or 2. There was a limit of 2. You guys are probably doing the same thing I just did. You're clicking. So let's go take a look here. Now that I've got my order in, not so stressed. Yeah, here we go. Now you've got these fantastic pictures. You can see let me make this really big for you guys so you can see the detail on the helmet, his armor. Again, that rifle looks fantastic. And then we've got multiple pictures here. Let's go to this one. Look at that. It's posable. Very nice detail. Here's the card for those that don't want to take one out of the card. And then look here, posed. He looks great. He looks great for a vintage collection toy. This is just fantastic. So let me know how many of you all were able to get one or more. This is what I was hoping to be able to get during the live stream. I'm excited. I got 2. Mark, I know you're out there trying to get yours. Anybody else? How you doing? We'll see. You guys are being quiet. You're being quiet. So let's go. As you're working that out, I want to talk about one other thing. So we're down now to just 14 days until season 2 of The Mandalorian. And if you started back when the date was announced and watched one episode per week, getting ready for season 2, episode 1, or as they like to say, chapter 9 or episode 9 of the series. If you've been watching along, you will be up to episode 7 today. And I've been tweeting. What I wanted to do is let you all help me pick today. I've been tweeting one quote from each episode that kind of one of my favorite quotes of the episode. Sometimes it's hard to pick just one because there's some fantastic quotes in every episode. And pick one picture and one quote. We'll do that during the live stream here and let you all help me pick what I'm going to tweet today from chapter 7. So let's go down. And if you haven't used this is how I've been doing it. I use IMDb. We go to chapter 7 and there, if you go through, it's got the ratings and all of that. But if you go down, as you get through, there's a goof. Kara is seen covering up her tattoo on her right arm, symbolizes time as a shock trooper with a piece of cloth. A few seconds later, she's walking away with grief, and the cloth is gone and her tattoo is visible. Later, it's shown covered again. So again, they've got goofs in there. But the quotes, these had to make a call. You guys buying collectibles? Yeah, I got 2 of them. I got 2 of the the Boba Fett vintage collection. I don't know. I'm sure some of you are probably still out there trying to get them. Let's see. How are we doing? Are they sold out yet? It took 15 minutes for one of the Black Series figures to sell out. This one here, being a vintage collection, may not go quite as fast. So we'll see if it sells out during our live stream. So quotes. If you go down in these quotes, you hit see more. You get these quotes come up. So I want you all to help me pick the quote for season 1, episode 7, The Reckoning. So here we've got Grief Karga. He's trying to eat me. That's silly. But that's right after he had been attacked by those dragons, right? Bike Scout Trooper. I'll give you 20 credits for the helmet. Grief. Not a chance. That's going on my wall. Mandalorian, on your wall? Grief, go with it. Quill, droids are not good or bad. They're neutral reflections of those who imprint them. Mandalorian, I've seen otherwise. Right? IG-11, would anyone care for tea? Quill, please lower your blasters. He will not harm you. The Mandalorian, the thing is programmed to kill the baby. Quill, not anymore. And then there's a long quote. Let's go past that. I like to, they got to be tweetable quotes. Moff Gideon, you have something I want. Cara Dune, who is this guy? Moff Gideon, you may think you have some idea of what you're possession of, but you do not. Oh, Dale, your order is confirmed. You'll receive a confirmation. Congratulations. You get 1 or 2, Dale. How many did you get? So let's see. The Mandalorian, Quill, are you back? Quill, are you back to the ship yet? They're on to us. Quill, come in. Moff Gideon, in a few moments, it will be mine. Quill, do you copy? Quill. So that's when Quill was being murdered. Quill, it hasn't grown much. The Mandalorian, I think it might be a strand cast. So this strand cast has come up lately because that's what we learned about Snoke. Snoke was a strand cast. Dale, too. Congratulations. Oh, me too. So the Mandalorian, I think it might be a strand cast. So this is what they talked about with Snoke being a strand cast. What's a strand cast? We also learned that a strand cast is also what the clones of Palpatine were. He was making those clone, they were his sons. Typically, it might even be him, right? We don't know if he was mixing the DNA with something else, or if they were just exact clone replicas of himself. Tend to be the latter. They're just the clone replicas of himself. Those cloned children of his were strand casts as well. So a strand cast in Star Wars vernacular is something created by intervention. So we know that Palpatine's clones were strand casts. Snoke was a strand cast, and the Mandalorian's saying maybe the child is a strand cast. And Quill says, I don't think so. I don't think it was engineered. Right? I've worked on gene farms. This one looks evolved, too ugly. So Quill, this one on the other hand looks like she was farmed in the Kaido caves of Nora. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't think he is a strand cast. I don't think the child is a strand cast. I think it's a being. We'll find out more over time. More quotable tweets. The Mandalorian, bring me grief. Bring you. Tell him you capture me. Get me close, and I'll kill him. We're looking for something. We're looking for something that is tweetable. Grief Karga. That's a good idea. Give me your blaster. Cara Dune, this is insane. The Mandalorian, it's the only way. Cara Dune, well, I'm coming with you. No, that'd be suspicious. I don't know that there's anything quotable in here. Dale Erdman, here you go. Let's go get this. So the Razor Crest is backed by 11,300 buyers, right? That's a lot of LED lights to install. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is. Or lasers. Yeah. There you go. Mark, got mine ordered from Dorkside. Very good. You got two? I'm going to assume you mentioned earlier you're going to get two. One to hang and one to open, right? So congratulations, Mark. So we know three of us have managed to get our Boba Fett vintage collections. Let's see. Again, we're looking for a quotable link to tweet today. So, Quill, do you trust me? The Mandalorian, from what I can tell, yes. Quill, then you'll trust my work. This is, again, talking about the IG-11. Grief Karga. Whoa, that's very long. That's not tweetable. Oh, Cara Dune, this is bad. You said 4. Grief. Well, there are more. What can I tell you? Cara Dune, I've got you, Mando. Mandalorian, care to double the bet? The child begins to force choker. No, stop. Okay, this was when they were in the Razor Crest, and the child thought Kara was a threat. Let's see, Mandalorian. It seems straightforward operation. They're providing a plan for firepower. I'm the snare with the kid. That's why I'm coming. Here we go. We solved this before. I like to get ones that have a quote from the Mandalorian himself, right? So if we can find one from him, that would be preferable for me. Grief Car, sorry for the remote rendezvous, Mando, but things have gotten complicated. The town is now run by ex-Empire. If a rebel is with us, then okay. So it's him. It's him complaining. Mandalorian, let's go over the plan again. Too much stuff. The client. It's a shame your people suffered. Don't like that one. I see you, Mark. I'll come back to them here. We're almost done with the quotes here. I'm just looking for something tweetable, right? We want something we can put into a tweet. And I don't, this one has a lot of dialogue. I just don't see anything like, a nice snippy one-liner that stands out. There's something you should know. The plan was to kill you and take the kid. But after what happened, I couldn't go through with it. Go on, you can gun me down. Cara Dune, we'll take our chances. Grief. The Imperial client is obsessed with obtaining this asset. You tried to run, but where did he get you? Cara Dune, this is ridiculous. Perhaps you should let him speak. Mandalorian, no, he's right. As long as the imp lives, he'll send hunters after the child. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I'm going to just copy that for now. Right? As long as the Imperial, right? As long as the imp lives, he'll send hunters after the child. That sounds tweetable to me. Let's go on down. What do we have? The client. Yes, Moff Gideon. Have they brought the child? Yes, they have. It's sleeping. You may want to check. That's where, again, they had already taken it out. The client. What exquisite craftsmanship. It's amazing how beautiful Beskar can be. Yeah, that's a good one. This one's really good, too. The client. So let me know what you think. Do you like better the quote that I copied up? As long as the imp lives. Do you like that one, or do you like the this new one down here? Oh, Dale, it's sold out. Let's go back and look. And just hit refresh for the sold out. What time is it? 1:16. 15 minutes. It only took 15 minutes for these to sell out. Congratulations, folks, here on my stream. We were able to get ours. I don't know if anybody here didn't get one who tried. It seems like Dale, Mark, myself, we were able to get them. I don't know if Lunga, you're still with us. I don't know if you tried to get one or not. And same with Gray and Callisto. Were you guys trying to get one? Were you able to get one before they sold out? Wow, 15 minutes, friends. So good thing you were on here. We were able to get these right away. That's fantastic. So let's go back to the tweets. So we have two prospects right now. We've got what exquisite craftsmanship, how beautiful Beskar could be, or we've got as long as the imp lives. Where was it? Up here. Where was it? I copied from right up here. Dorkside still has them. Okay, so they haven't sold out at Dorkside. Callisto couldn't get them. Oh no. Oh no. So correct me if I'm wrong, Mark. I think Dorkside is over in the UK, correct? They'll sell and they'll ship to the US, but they're UK-based site, right? So let's see. Let's keep going. Yeah, here's the imp lives. So we've got the imp. As long as the imp lives, he'll send hunters after the child. Or we've got the workmanship one, right? So we've got this quote: as long as the imp lives, he'll send hunters after them. Or we've got what exquisite craftsmanship. It's amazing how beautiful Beskar could be. Oh, okay. So Dorkside is US. Trinity, oh, welcome. Hey, we're just looking for a tweet to pick out this week for the Mandalorian. Many of us were able to get our Boba Fett vintage collection figures before they sold out. Hasbro already has them sold out on their site. These were just released at 1 o'clock, and at 1:15 they were sold out. Mark is telling us that Dorkside is in the southern U.S. and they still have some. So you might be able to get one if you're really interested in getting this. Again, it's a very nice vintage collection toy. The paint job on it is fantastic. I mean, look at the weathering on it. and the rifle here. This is fantastic, and it's very posable for a vintage collection toy. Looks great. So very posable. It's the paint job is wonderful. So these are still, looks like they're still out there. Dorkside has them. Give me an update if they sell out there, Mark. Let me know. So we got two tweet prospects. So we've got as long as the imp lives, he'll send hunters after the child. Or we've got exquisite craftsmanship, amazing how beautiful Beskar can be. And then we're just down to a couple other here prospects. Let's see, I've run into some problems. Want to hire your services. That's where he gives his name. I need someone to protect the little one, Quill. I'm not suited for such work. I can reprogram the IG-11. No, I don't want that droid. All right. So I've got my two tweet candidates, this one and this one. Which one do you all vote for? We're going to tweet out for 14 days until Mandalorian season 2. We'll put something in a tweet and put it out today. As Dale, as long as the imp lives. I like that one too. What do you think, Mark, Trinity? Anybody else? Okay, Mark's given us lots of places to find them. Fantastic, good. Callisto, any opinion there? And Gray, you still with us? Any opinion on the tweet? The imp or the craftsmanship? Those are the two. As long as the imp lives, or the craftsmanship is exquisite. One of those for season 1, episode 7. Quote. For this week, as we get 14 days until Mandalorian season 2. So I'll take your votes and we'll tweet that, and then we'll pick a picture out to put with it that goes with it. Mark, imp, that's 2 votes imp. Mike, imp, that's 3 votes imp. All right, we're gonna go with the imp. All right, so we'll take as long as the imp lives, he'll send hunters after the child. So let's clip that out. I'll put this in a text editor here real quick, just so I can hold on to that. And then we want to find a picture. So the other nice thing here with IMDb, not only can you get quotes, but they also have a series of photos. And so you can just go right there. There's 45 of them here. We're looking for something that has to do with the child and the Imperials. So we can go and look at the photos here, and see if there's one like this is where he was choking the Cara Dune. That's a good one. Let's see what else. As long as the imp lives. As long as the imp. This is Mando talking about. So here's the Mando. Since it's his quote. No, he's talking here to Karga. We don't need that. Let's see. Here's a good one. Oh, there we go. We can take this photo. I'll take that one. And I'll just clip it out here. And we'll put that in the tweet. All right, so now we just open up Twitter. We're going to post this as our tweet for the day, and this will give us a nice little closeout. I'll take a photo. Cancel. I just need to post that. Here we go. Now I'll come to my text editor and I'll grab this quote. All right. We'll put that in the tweet. Oh, I'm in the wrong window. There we go. We're on Twitter. Here we go. There you go. And then we'll put countdown to the Mandalorian season 2 quote from season 1, episode 7. And then we'll put that and we'll tweet it. All right. Thank you all so much. So there we go. We got our tweet out for the day. Countdown to the Mandalorian. There's just 14 days left. So next week we'll look at episode 8. We'll pick a quote, pick a picture, and we'll post that as we get ready to go into season 2. So thanks everybody. So today, just a recap. We're here to get this figure. I think many of us did, and that was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys being here. I enjoyed doing this together, and we'll pick up again next time. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We'll plan to be here for Mando Monday. We'll talk about some things on Monday and see as we get ready for new merchandise to get released every Monday for the Mandalorian starting in just 2 weeks. So we have that to look forward to. We've been kind of prepping for it, and today kind of feels like a Mando Monday to me. And with the rumors that Boba Fett might be in season 2, this vintage collection Boba Fett will fit in very well with the collection with that we were looking at with the Razor Crest, the Mandalorian, Cara Dune, and the rest of the cast. So you guys, I hope you have a blessed, wonderful day today. Have a fantastic weekend. And if we don't see you again till Monday, then you guys take care. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye-bye. We'll talk to you later.